Alrighty, I guess I'm here to make some people mad, but no, that is not the point of this. These are just some things that happen to be controversial that I no longer believe in. I'm sure throughout this video you'll agree and disagree with me. So sound off down below in the comments, tell me what you think, but with that said, please be nice to me, but also be nice to everyone else. I just really wanted to make this video and maybe have you hear some different perspectives on things that no one usually talks about. Okay, number one, now this one's like in the middle. Some of these though, I'm telling you, I'm going to anger some people, but normalizing alcohol. We as a society have just normalized drinking alcohol every single day, especially on the weekends. Getting drunk is like fun. It's like cool. It's just so weird to me because when you drink alcohol, your body is literally immediately telling you, please stop. This is poison. Your body alerts you to this. And we've just turned that into just like a normal occurrence. Even like the next day, you get a hangover. It's your body saying, you just poisoned me. Throughout this video, I'm probably gonna seem so high and mighty. I am not perfect at all. I know there are things that I do that are not good. It's become a thing with alcohol that, you know, you go out and you get a drink and there's moderation, absolutely, but it's still, you know, even if you drink 1 or 2 drinks, you still start to feel it. And again, it is a signal to ourselves and our brains that like, this is not good, we should stop. And I just think we need to listen to that more. Number 2, I'm scared, and I hope I can even just explain this okay, but I no longer have typical feminist beliefs. I know. Just hear me out, okay? So I am all for women empowerment. Okay, I mean, look at me. We don't even live in a normal household. I am the breadwinner, and Josh, my husband, the man, is totally okay with that, okay? So I think it's amazing when women can rise up, especially in maybe bad situations and conquer. I mean, yeah, that's all great. My point is, it's gone a little too far, in my opinion, in that it's like all about women. We don't need men. And it's like, no, we do need men in this world. Men and women are important. I'm raising two boys, 2 sons, and they're not worthless. So I just think it's important to just remember it is normal and healthy and okay for them to have different strengths and weaknesses. Next, I no longer believe in hormonal birth control. And this is not coming from like a feminist perspective or a religious perspective or anything like that. I just genuinely think that hormonal birth control is really bad for you. Obviously, you guys can just completely ignore this, listen to your doctor, whatever. I just know more and more evidence and proof is coming out that if you're on a hormonal birth control, you know, earlier in life, it can affect your hormones for the rest of your life. It can definitely impact fertility. That's also proven. Even if you just read the little insert that it comes with, it can increase your chances of blood clots, strokes, blood pressure. It can affect your mental health. I mean, so many different symptoms and side effects. And it's just, again, normal. Like, it's become normal that when you're a young girl or a young woman, you go on birth control. And I just don't think it should be that normal. I think it should be an absolute last resort. Okay, I'm kind of curious what you guys are gonna think about this next one, but I no longer believe that college is the only path to success. And I used to be all about college, okay? Like I graduated high school, I wanted to pick a college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. But I thought, you know,
I'm gonna get a degree. This is the only way to be successful.
And it's just sad because there's so many kids with them when they graduate, they have no idea what they want to do with their life. I mean, rightfully so. How are they supposed to know at 18 and they feel pressured into going into debt, like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt sometimes to get this degree? And I don't think it's entirely necessary sometimes. Yes, if you want to be a doctor, you absolutely do need to go to college, get your degrees. That makes sense. But I think there's a lot of other options as well. You know, somebody could start a business that they're passionate about, or they could learn a skill or a trade and start a business, cultivate that. Like there's just so many other things. Like I'm not saying I want my kids to be a YouTuber, but like here I'm doing this. You don't need a degree and I think I'm doing just fine. I don't know what I'm going to do when my kids are of college age, but if they want to go to college, great. If they don't, I'm not gonna like push them into it either. Okay, this one's not that controversial. It's more just something I realized in the last couple months. I no longer believe that doing heated and high intensity workouts every day is good. And I used to be so impressed with women I'd see on TikTok and Instagram if they were doing these crazy workouts every day. And I'm like,
oh my gosh, they are so healthy.
And now I'm like, no, maybe not. I think that, especially like heated workout classes every day, you're just losing way too many electrolytes and minerals. Like, yes, it's really good for detoxing you. I think maybe doing it a few times a week would be great, but every day, it's like too much. And then like high intensity workouts for women especially, that just really spikes our cortisol. all. And so if you're doing it all the time, I don't think that's good long term. I think, again, a few times a week could be good, but I think walking, yoga, stretching, maybe even a little bit of strength training, that's really where I think you can see the real health benefits. I no longer believe you need to eat 3 meals a day. This is something that's been beat into our brains our whole life, especially breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And I just completely disagree with that. I don't usually eat anything until 2 o'clock. But again, that's just me. I think everyone really is different. I think you should listen to your body. Like if you feel like that's not good, then don't do that. But I do think there is something to be said for fasting. It could be like a longer term fast every once in a while, but even just daily, just like kind of like an intermittent fasting thing. Like you kind of eat more in like a small window. It's a lot better for our digestion and our bodies overall at like healing and cell repair. There's so many good things for it. But again, listen to your body. I think that's really like the most important thing. This next one is gonna come as no surprise. I have not believed in this in so long, but it just needed to be on this list. So I no longer believe that fluoride is good. And I know many of you watching this disagree with me. If you wanna keep using your fluoride toothpaste and having it in your drinking water, by all means, fine. I just think it is a neurotoxin. I think it does way more harm than good. And I'm sure some of you are also going to say,
Well, Shea, you have a lot of teeth problems. Maybe it's because you don't use fluoride.
so I do just want to be clear. I use fluoride pretty much my whole life leading up to age 25, when I discovered that I had a whole mess of cavities, just a horrible mouth situation happening. And that's when I did a deep dive on fluoride and I completely eliminated it. And that is when I stopped having cavities, which is interesting because fluoride is supposed to prevent cavities. And then I did proceed to have more teeth problems, but it was actually just all of my root canals failing. And I could do a whole other thing on that. I think root canals are horrible for us, but fluoride, not a fan. Moving along. So for some reason, I feel like this next one, people are going to be irked by my thoughts, and I don't really know why. I think they're just so protective over this whole ideology, but I don't believe in manifestation anymore, or even karma. And the thing is, I guess I want to explain. I know there's 2 different schools of thought when it comes to manifestation. The one being, if you just think about something a lot, you can manifest it into the universe. That's weird to me. The other one makes more sense, where if you think about something, you dwell on it, you obsess over it, you can figure out ways subliminally to get it to happen, like manifest it. Like that makes more sense. But just thinking it into the universe is so weird to me. I don't personally believe in it. Same with karma. I think it would, I guess, be nice if karma was a thing where if like you're a bad person and then you're gonna have it coming back at you. I just think life is not perfect and sometimes bad people do bad things and they get away with it. This next one's stupid. I no longer think 10-step skincare routines are good, are worth it, are like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's just a pure marketing ploy for brands to get you to buy a bajillion of their products. So unnecessary. I have talked about this before. I think you need to wash your face. You could put on a good serum maybe even a moisturizer if you're super dry. That's about it. This also does have to do with skin and really just the way we look. But I no longer think preventative Botox is good. And the thing is, I've never really thought Botox was good, but I used to I could get on board with like, oh yeah, if you're young, you start getting preventative Botox, it probably will be good for you in the long run if your goal is to have no wrinkles, like a perfect face. I think Botox works. I don't think it's good for you. It is, again, a toxin that we're literally injecting into our bodies. And people insist that I've gotten Botox and they insist that I've gotten filler. I have done none of it. And the thing is, I am gonna look really not normal later on in life because everyone's gonna do it and I'm not. I'm telling you, mark my words, I am not getting Botox. I am not getting fillers. I am going to be the YouTuber, if I keep doing this, that looks old. Sorry, that's what's gonna happen. But anyway, preventative Botox, to me, you're kind of like setting yourself up for failure. In a way, I feel like if you ultimately do want to get Botox, you should just save it till the very end, because the thing is, you basically train your muscles to need it, so you're gonna need more and more and more. So by the time you are 40, 50, 60, you're gonna need so much freaking Botox that it's not even gonna work unless you're getting like vials of it, which is obvious. That's not good. I have to be careful with these next couple. I no longer think that doctors always know best, and just hear me out with this as well. I used to believe that if you went to the doctor, if you had any disease or ailment or anything, if a doctor told you to do X, Y, or Z, like that's what you do. I think sometimes yes, absolutely. I'm not saying all doctors are bad. I'm not saying all doctors are wrong. Absolutely not. I just now question things sometimes. Like, I think there are different avenues and different things to do. You don't always need to take a pharmaceutical drug. You don't always need to do what they say. I think sometimes, and you guys have to, you have to agree with me, like sometimes doctors maybe don't know the right answer, or they only know what they think they know, and we haven't even necessarily discovered something yet. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that we need to have an open mind when it comes to being sick or ill. There's other options sometimes. That's the video, guys. I hope this was interesting, thought-provoking. Please let me know what you think about stuff in the comments, but please keep it nice. Let's be nice to one another. Be nice to me. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.